Yo, what's good? It's your boy Youngie 2 times.
It's your boy X, man.
Yeah, man. Today we're gonna be reacting to Blue Therapy on episode 2, video called "Why Would You Respond to Hard-Eyed Comments on Your Insta?" And this is from Trend Central. But before we get into this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, and make sure y'all subscribe, man. Let's get into it. Blue Therapy.
So, Paul, I understand that Shoma works in social media, or is an influencer. Is that what they call them? Yeah. Is this something that you're...
Something like that.
Whatever she want to call it.
Yeah, I'm very happy for her, but at the same time, I respectfully, the way she conducts herself isn't managed fully. The damage control isn't really there.
Pardon?
And respectfully, I said respectfully.
I kind of expected him to come up with this. Okay, let's get into it. I know he's going to bring up Instagram and how I carry myself and how people see me, and I'm tired. Like, we have this conversation once every week, so... But yeah, let's get into it.
Damage control, what does that mean?
How can I put this? It's one thing to be on a platform to kind of, showcase yourself. However, if it's then inappropriate what you're doing and it's online, that kind of affects the both of us.
You're lying. You're lying now. Because how do I not conduct myself appropriately online?
Okay, cool. Random example, right?
I like this man. He's very polite.
Random example that I've been holding on to.
So, Trumma goes out with her girls, right? Cool. No.
Oh, no.
No, we're in therapy. Let's have the conversation, right? Anyway. This is a safe place, right?
Yeah. Everything that's said in here stays in these forms.
Everything? I believe you. All
and
right,
the cameras too, but we in here too, but don't worry about us.
So on this night, obviously we have mutuals. I know you're familiar with how Instagram works in terms of the stories. You watch one, it goes over to the other automatically.
Do you follow her? Or did you go on her page and click on her story?
No, we have mutuals. I'll probably follow her. What? She's your friend. Just familiarity. Maybe I shouldn't be for her, I don't know, but it was there, I saw it. So long story short, Trumma went out with the girls. I was on my Instagram just flicking through stories of my clients, because I have clients that are influencers, right? So the next slide that came along was I literally saw Trumma doing a crazy new dance or whatever, and it was inappropriate. It was very disrespectful. It was listen, very disrespectful, and it was inappropriate. And I feel like she was over sexualizing herself. Respectfully, when it comes to like social media, Snapchat, Instagram, stuff like that, with Trumma, like she can be respectful generally, but at the same time, she's kind of like a mixture between like cute / bite me, if you know what I mean. I don't mess with that. It's basically like a first trap.
Do you understand this situation that he's talking about?
Yes,
I'm dealing with the thirst traps, my brother. I'm dealing with the thirst traps.
That's an interesting question. The thing is that's difficult though, right, is like, if you're going into a relationship with somebody, right, and they hadn't exhibited that at all.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And then, honestly, that they're married, right?
Yeah.
So...
Oh, they dating?
Now, I think if I remember correctly, I swear they said they was married, but I don't know. Whatever. Mm-hmm. So, let's just say they're married, right? So, if after a certain amount of years, you start to exhibit that type of behavior where you start, like, like, girls know what they doing. Yeah. Like, come on, let's not be dumb about things. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. As a man, you would obviously feel away. Naturally, because you hadn't exhibited that type of behavior this whole time. Now, if I met you, and this is what you were doing for financial purposes or whatever, you have to accept it, honestly.
Nah, definitely.
So I feel like if that's the case, what's going on, and she just started doing it more recently, then I can understand him being upset, because you're changing who you presented yourself to be to me and the world. And obviously she's not respecting it if he continuously has an issue with it every week. That's what she mentioned too. Yeah. So what you think?
Nah, man, I agree with what you said.
Yeah.
I know the exact situation he's talking about. So I went out with my girls. We went to the club. I was having fun. I was dancing. I was having
That's
fun.
what they call it now.
I was having fun.
I'm about to get spicy now.
When Momo looked like he got some shit, let's go.
Motherfucker put his feet up on the little.
And I was dancing. I wasn't twerking or anything like that. But I was dancing.
See?
I was dancing. He says I was twerking. That's why that's the only reason that's
I didn't see it. Did I mention twerking?
You didn't need to mention it now, but that's your point, right, babe? Because you've spoken to me about this.
You mentioned twerking. I didn't mention twerking. Denise.
I was dancing with my knees bent. Let's just say that. My friend was recording the environment, and I was in that video for 1 second or less than that, okay? I didn't post it onto my page because I know how my man is. I'm not ready to go home and argue. I don't want any conflict. At the end of the day, I don't want anything. I wasn't dancing on a man, and I wasn't over-sexualizing myself. I was having fun. He now has an issue with that. Why? So, and why is that something I need to apologize for?
So tell me, when you go out with your friends, sometimes it could be seen that if you're at the bar having a drink, if someone took a picture, it might look like you are chatting to somebody in an inappropriate way.
But you know what? I'll tell you something. A picture paints 1,000 words, right? Now, 1,000 words, if you're educated like myself, once you digest it, you understand what it means. So all it takes is 1 second for me to see 1 or 2 moves that I know, okay, something's going on. Yeah, she's trying to do something.
I was dancing.
Okay. If you didn't post it on your page, why would you let your friend post it on her page?
First of all, it's not like she was videoing me. She was videoing the area. I was in, babe, how many seconds was I in that video for? The only reason as to why I didn't post it was because I know how he is. But I have every right to do that. And if I wanted to post it, I would have posted it.
That's inconsiderate.
That's just what it is.
That's inconsiderate.
Me and my girls respect ourselves. I respect myself. I don't embarrass him online, nor do I embarrass myself. So all of this is controlling. I feel like he's a little bit narcissistic, but I'm not going to put up with this shit because I know how I carry myself and it's very respectful. So he can drop that.
Jamal, you were the one that reached out to come to therapy.
This is something that some people have to consider as well, right? Mm-hmm. If I say, let's say you come into my house and you wear shoes, right? Yo, Dre, I don't want shoes in my house. And every time you come to my house, you wear shoes, right?
Yes.
And then I punch you in the face or I scream at you or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Punch in the face.
I'm not gonna punch you in the face, but nigga acting like I want to punch him.
I mean, you punch anybody in the face about that.
No. But I'm saying, like, if I had told you something bothers me enough times, why did you continuously do it?
I mean, she obviously don't get it. She just want to do what she want to do.
Let's say he decided to buy drinks for girls at a bar every time he go out. Oh, what's the problem? I'm not taking them home. I'm not taking the numbers down. I'm just buying the drinks.
She might not like that though.
I guarantee this, right, Dre? I guarantee this, right? Any girl you ask, right, would she feel a way about her man spending money on a woman in any sort of way or fashion? Obviously, guaranteed she's gonna be mad. Obviously, 100%. She could have been like, oh, I need money for the bus. Just $5 or something. You gave a bitch $5.
Was there anything in particular that you wanted to talk about?
So yeah, I've experienced therapy before.
What the hell?
That's what she up.
Months, and I think this was so beneficial for our relationship. The reason why obviously I brought Deborah to therapy with me is I feel like she doesn't value my words, so I'm just questioning my manhood as well.
In what way?
So being a provider, I provide for her, of course, but I feel like with her high expectations and the things that she expects from me is going above and beyond the person that I probably am. So an example was, okay, I got a Gucci bag. As soon as, 2 weeks, she was talking about, oh, let's go to Greece for her birthday and stuff. I was thinking, I've just literally got you an expensive gift. Can't you just wait?
Why can't we do both?
Yeah, we can do both, but times have changed. I'm looking to buy a house. I've got a project in Ghana I'm obviously sorting out. Obviously got a new project I'm even doing, a health retreat as well, which costs a lot of money. And I just feel like Deborah needs to actually understand money, understand the value of money, and the time that needs to be put into that.
Deborah doesn't really value money. It's all cool when she's by herself, but when it's us, together, that can't really run anymore. It seems like it's being more of an anchor. we're trying to build together, right? That's what relationships are all about. So,
and that's what people be forgetting. Like, a relationship is a partnership that's supposed to help you. A relationship is not a situation where one person just benefits everything, and you know what I'm saying, and it's just like uneven. Because somebody could be have benefit themselves by themselves. You know what I'm saying?
See, the thing like that's something I think in life needs to be taught to people is like, motherfuckers need to be more grateful.
Yeah.
For things people do for them, like straight up. Because I feel like, let's say, what's an example I could use? Alright, let's say my car's fucked up, whatever, right? My car's messed up in the shop, and I need you to take me somewhere, right? And you say you agree to it. And I said, yo, Dre, can you also take me over here and take me over here?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, nah, I got places to be. Like, well, what the hell, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can't even do me a solid.
You can't do me all this, blah, blah, blah. Yo, I can't believe you did this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, all you agreed to do was this.
Yeah.
Before we got in the car, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what's missing with people. So he said, you said you wanted the Gucci bag, got you the Gucci bag, and then she's like, let's go to Greece as well.
Oh, you can't get everything.
Did you see that? I'm not gonna lie, that bothered the hell out of me when she was like, why can't we do both?
Yeah. And then he was like, we're trying to build a project in Ghana. She's like, like her needs is better than like trying to build something that probably would benefit the both of them.
I think he should run from her. There's problems right there.
personally, if she wants
Red
it
flags
to
right there,
flourish, then she needs to kind of think about the money aspect of things. I feel like she's controlling. She doesn't allow me to do particular things. So like my social media.
Allow you?
Yes, allow me.
Oh, please.
Yeah, so my social media activity.
You actually do what you like. Let's get that right.
Hold on. Hey, let's not do that. She asked me the question. Okay, cool. So yeah, she just controls my social media activity. Obviously that's
because you do too much.
That's what generates me money as well. So that's obviously buying the gifts for her. So there shouldn't really be a problem. But she's
What, Clubhouse buying me gifts?
Yeah, if I'm making money and monetizing off it, of course it's a problem.
So tell me, your business.
Yeah.
Do you market yourself through social media?
Yeah. So obviously, there's a lot of it's through social media, through marketing. A lot of it's mouth to mouth as well. But the issue is she just feels that because I'm on social media, she just thinks I'm doing it out of leisure rather than business.
And it isn't totally leisure. It
No,
is.
majority. So I'll say like if we're gonna put it on like percentages, I'll say 80% is business, 20% is a bit of leisure.
And do you understand that? No.
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 So when I'm
I
buying
don't-
these gifts, so what?
Okay, first of all, let's just calm down because Clubhouse does not generate enough funds for you to buy me a Gucci bag.
Have you seen my accounts?
That's for one. Secondly, it's just the social media for me is just too obsessive. This excuse about how it's, you know, it's part of your business, etc., etc. It doesn't take away from the fact that I still like expensive gifts. Like, you know the girl that you got with. Jamona.
You know the girl you got with. I mean, if you do know the girl he got with, then
She
I mean,
might have a point with that.
That's
she might have a point
on
with
him.
that. But it don't at the same
Nah,
time.
but bro, you gotta understand. Like, if you use money to get your shorty, you gonna need money to keep your shorty.
Shoot, if you stay with her long enough, you're gonna need more money to get rid of the show. But
Yeah.
no, she's right on that. But it seems like she's very not understanding of him and what he wants. Right? She's right. Like I'm saying, what you just said was 100% correct. But all I'm saying is, she just seems like a person who's just not understanding, who can't care about anything besides herself.
Yeah, exactly.
And those are women you should run away.
He ain't gonna run. He gonna try to figure it out. Sauce out the
That's the type of
coochie.
girl that you got with. Like, I like looking good. and
Two
I like
Gucci
the
bags.
bags. The Fendis, the Gucci's. The next purchase that I want Jamal to get for me is a Prada bucket hat. Like, he knows the girl he got with. I'm a female.
She want a $500 bucket hat. like who the fuck wants a bucket hat?
Look where you paused it at. I deserve this. You know who I am.
The next thing I want is a bucket hat, like a Prada bucket hat. You can get any type of bucket hat. A Prada. It's $500.
You're my boyfriend. I expect
Probably
my
more, I don't
boyfriend
know.
to look after me. Like, and that's just it. So you bringing this up is, tell me, I'm not really understanding.
When he gives you
See, pause real quick. See, this is my thing, right? Fellas, to the women that act like this, I understand why y'all have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 other shorties on the side. My God, like I feel like I can have any normal conversation with this. If she approached me on the street, we was just talking, I'd be like, you really ain't shit. Like, damn. Like, all you think about is product this and product that.
Yeah, you just want to spend my money on
Jesus
expensive name
Christ.
brands.
what does that make you feel like?
It makes me feel like a princess. When I was younger, my dad, even till this day, like, he treats me like a princess, and that's my expectation of a man. Towards the beginning, he started off like that, slightly, but now it's completely down the drain. Like, there's nothing like that.
So I'm treating you like princess no more now?
No.
A lot of people don't.
See, but I think that's the problem.
That's his fault. That's his fault.
You can't treat a girl with these high expectations and then try to temper her expectations as time goes on. It just doesn't work like that.
Like, this is the thing, man. Sorry, bro. We're just being honest. But let's say we first knew each other, whatever. We're like, hey, I'm ex, Dre, whatever, right? And I go into your house, I steal this, I steal that, or whatever, right? And you knew that I stole it, right? But you continue to be my friend.
Yeah.
And that next thing you know, I stole your TV, I stole it. You clearly missed the signs of me being an ancient person.
Yeah, you should have.
That's your fault.
Man,
That's your fault.
But his thing is kind of fucked up too, because he tried to, maybe he was keeping up with a lifestyle that he couldn't really afford. And then once he, got her, he's like, yo, let's try to do it this way instead of that. And she's like, nah, I like the old way.
Honestly, bro, it looks like if another dude came in with a little bit more money than him, I'm just like, yo, here's a car, here's this, here's that. She would fall immediately.
Rapido for that, brother.
Yo, but Jim from across the street gave me like boom, 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 boom.
What's your next bid?
What you got in the auction for me?
Yeah, man. But let us know what y'all think of that video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe, man. We out of